Hey guys, hope you're doing great today. Periodically, I try to give a few tips on things that have worked well for us at View from the Top and Iron Sharpens Iron Mastermind Group. One of the things that we've done pretty well is gifting. I started gifting really well about 30 years ago in our first bricks and mortar business. And I just saw of the dividends that it paid, not just for the return on investment, but because it was the right thing to do. Well, then comes my friend John Ruhlin. John wrote the book Giftology, and he tells exactly how to gift very specifically. You may remember John as this guy. He's a Cutco knife guy. He sold $250 million of Cutco knives himself. But when he got through with this Cutco experience, he came back and he wrote the book Giftology, teaching people how to gift well. We took everyone in our mastermind, about 120 guys, through this book about 6 months ago, and what an impact it has made in the lives of many guys. I want to give you a couple of examples of how you can give. You can do it minimally or you can do it extreme. One of the extremes way that I did several years ago was John Lee Dumas invited me on his podcast. Matter of fact, that was the first podcast interview that I did. Well, I was so appreciative at the end. I had a poster made. I went on Fiverr and had them make a poster, EO Fire poster, had all these lightning bolts. And I took it down to the frame shop here in Nashville. And I said, I want this triple matted and I want it framed. And I'm going to send this to John Lee Dumas as a thank you gift. And it was big. It was like 24 by 36. It was a very big print. It was a beautiful print with all the lightning bolts and EO Fire written across the front. And it was really pretty awesome. Had this cherry frame that went around it, triple matted. I mean, it was beautiful. And quite honestly, it was pretty expensive. But I was so appreciative that he had me on as a guest, and it was the first time that I had been on the show. Well, I sent it to John Lee, sent it to his San Diego house, and he called me a couple of days later, and he said, man, this is incredible. He said, matter of fact, my mom enjoyed it so much, she wants to hang it in her house. And I started laughing. I said, well, listen, I hope you enjoy it. It's just a token gift to tell you how much I appreciate being on your show. Well, I can't tell you how many times John mentioned that on his show over the course of the next 6 or 8 months. And it got a lot of attention and recognition for us. Now, I didn't do it for the attention and the recognition. I did it as a gift just to show my appreciation. But the natural reciprocity came back in John showing his appreciation for the gift. And he mentioned it a number of times about how we can gift well. Well, I could spend days telling you ways that we've done little things like that. And I know you guys have done those things as well, but I want to encourage you to kind of step it up a little bit. I want you to make it very deliberate. And now we have a gifting calendar. We can go in our Google Docs and we say at this particular time, these are the things we want to do for these particular people. And we're very intentional about giving now. And I want to encourage you to do the same. It's just one small way that we have really grown our business. And not only that, it makes me feel good. It's like, man, we took the time to thank somebody and to reach out. What is it that you can do in your business? I don't know what you do. Many of you are watching this video today. Put your thinking cap on and think, what can I do, either in a small way or in a grand way? I know John tells in his book about where he went to a men's shop and he spent $7,000 buying clothing for a particular client, hung it in the Ritz-Carlton before the guy got there to stay in Southeast Florida where John was going to meet him for a meeting. And John said, hey, this guy was so taken back at his graciousness that he gave John an appointment. John was able to go and make the sale, but the guy wouldn't let him do the gift. He said, I'm going to write you a check for these clothes. There's no need to do that, but I just want you to know no one's ever done anything like that ever for me. Well, John is an expert at it, right? He does it radically. There's so many ways that he does it amazing. But I also know firsthand, because John is a friend, he does it in small ways with many small things, one being handwritten thank you cards. We often overlook that. There's small swag gifts that we can give, or you can do it big time like he did with a $7,000 present. I don't know to what level you want to do it, but my point in this video today is to encourage you to up your game in gifting well. I'm Aaron Walker, president and founder of View from the Top. I want to leave you with this final note. We are starting another mastermind group October the 2nd. They meet on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Central. There's a few more seats left in this. If you're interested in taking your life to the next level and you want to really accelerate your personal and professional development, I encourage you to click on the link below for the ISI application, fill it out, come hang out with us, and let's grow your life and business as well. I'm Aaron Walker. Have a good day. We'll see you.